The Nazgul of Mirkwood now comes to battle our people. Legolas remains king, and he does little to improve our fortunes. Since the demise of Thranduil, we have seen infighting grow among our ranks. Years of war led to our victory, and now we are second in power only to the king. To the northwest lies Mount Gundabad. A fearsome orc, mightier than even a troll, lurks there. We will have to challenge him in the coming days. Now we look to our council. Welcome, Lady Acacio. Now we will review your council. First, we will lend aid to King Legolas in his war against the Nazgul. Gorgar, that terror of Gundabad, is indeed a threat. As you say, it's important for us to find allies, like the Bjornings or Galadriel's own forces. Finally, the courtship of Fingolfin is something to consider as he continues to mature. By Elven standards, he has many years to go, but I will consider your request. Now, let us continue our story. Just like I said I would go to war fighting that Nazgul. Legolas, he's moving away. I wish we could combine our forces because all together we could beat them, but as of right now, they've got 15 champions, they've got 2,700 orc archers. That's a lot. Even for us, we would have a hard time. And right now, the forces of Legolas, they are divided. If only we could make it over there. I could take on a very small group, but that's really it. If I try to fight them alone, I'll be defeated. There are numbers that are even too great for us. The warriors of Melkor have called a new force. Who are you? The diseased warriors of Melkor. Alright, I just assumed all of you had diseases of every type. But if yours are unique, so be it. Alright, they're coming down. I'm going to try to make it down here, hopefully in time. I don't know if that's going to be possible. I can only hope. Oh no. Look at that. A defeat, a quick one. One force was caught at a time where we can't afford losses. They're moving back up. I don't know where else they're moving to, so we'll just have to keep on following them until maybe some manner of battle happens. And then we'll be able to look at internal affairs, but for now there is a war to worry about against a dire threat. There was an attempt on my life. I throw away my covers the moment I feel something brush against my leg. Oh, I hate that. It's a snake. My rival is trying to murder me. All the way in my lands, good luck. Unfortunately, the forces of Legolas were caught. I couldn't keep up with them, and they had even more soldiers coming to fight. That means we're going to lose the war. I can't win alone. That gives us more of a reason to actually unify our kingdom, because as it currently stands, Legolas, he's not a strong ruler. He's meant to be seeing where hobbits go, which is probably to Isengard, and that's pretty much it. Beyond that, he shouldn't be ruling. I'll try to take what I can, but... Oh, hello. Galadriel. We're hostile to each other? Did you beat them? So maybe you're much stronger, whereas our own Mirkwood Elves, they can't do it. Maybe if we had more Noldor, then we would be okay. But I'll try to take what I can. That would weaken them a little bit. Our lands won't be touched, which is a good thing. That buffer I made with that Duchy of Men, that's actually been good for us. Not to be cruel, but he's been a great buffer for any evil. We'll need to conquer more lands around, we'll need to grow in power, and I'll have to become king somehow. I'll think about it. I might need to go back home and save my money, but we are going to contribute as much as we're able to, but we are losing. It's a long war, but we're losing. Maybe if Galadriel joined proper, there would be a better chance, but it looks like she's aiming to go after some land, and we did manage to take out one area. I'm not really getting gold, I'm not really getting loot for what's here, but I'll take what I can. I'll pick up what I can. It's not a lot that I would be able to gain from a bunch of poor orcs. It's not like they're doing well. The Nazgul, yeah, but the rest of them, nah. I can't quite watch how their battle is playing out personally, but it looks like, again, the Elves of Galadriel's kingdom, they're doing so much better than we are. Legolas, he lost, but their numbers are only slightly higher. But they were able to win. I've taken over another bit of land. That's going to help us out. In fact, we might be the only key to victory. It looks like our forces are also besieging, so luring them back down here, getting Galadriel's forces to fight them, and so on. That might have been the ploy that keeps us all alive. I've got to stay away from her forces. For whatever reason, they are hostile. They're fighting a separate war. They could have joined us, if that's true. I'll come down here and try to besiege. That's why I want even more trebuchets, elven trebuchets. I would like to think that we could hit the butt off of a fly. The Nazgul continue to pursue Legolas. Thankfully, we've got dainty little feet that are able to escape even the most dedicated of foes. Oh yeah, we know how to frolic. We know how to skip and hop, especially through the trees. No, Matamelcan would never do that. He stamps around. Wherever he goes, victory follows. Hopefully. All right, so we're taking out another major area. There won't be a lot of money to be gained. Oh, and I do have my marshal currently reducing the cost of my army. That's why we're no longer in the negatives. I forgot to do that early on. I like to train my commanders. Ah, there they are again. They're not moving. There's another battle. I know, orcs are trying to kill me. I'm not surprised. The sky is blue, the grass is green, and orcs are trying to kill me. It's another day. Oh, they're being butchered, which I do hate. But I've never been so dedicated to potentially changing the rule of a kingdom. Galadriel, just don't come over here, please. Do your own thing. I'll be over here. You stay in your corner. I'll stay in my corner. And we'll be okay. I'm glad I got so many trebuchets, again, as I said before, because if not, this would be probably impossible. Unfortunately, I still don't know who poisoned Éomer or just killed him. That's really sad. Only 54 years old, and he would have lived for a long time, I'm sure of it. All right, so we took over that area. Awesome. We could go after Dol Guldur proper. I don't know how long that would take, but if we do that... Oh, we can't do it. We would need more soldiers. Their garrison is too large. We could still lose the war. But I'm here to try to help out. They're going to come after us very, very soon. I feel like I've done my part. I did contribute a lot. I'll move to 4 speed. If we could take one more, then move away, that would probably be ideal. They are weaker, but they are not weak. That is a big difference. In fact, we'll have to move away now and hopefully come back. Yeah, we'll probably go back home for just a little bit. We'll take a little break. We're just taking a little detour, just having a little vacation. Tauriel wants to fight. Okay, sure, I'll do that. By the way, I'm very powerful. Strike, parry, riposte, and I've won. It didn't even take long. Come on, you know better. I feel better already. And who died? Oh, my rival died. You were executed by Grimbeorn. I think I found a new ally, potentially. Let's see, how are they doing? Over 8,000 soldiers. They are beating Gundabad. That's a good thing for us. Gorgar, you lost a child. I've never been happier. Over 10,000 troops. They're beating that many. Dear God, we are so far behind. Legolas, I've got to rule. You can't rule anymore. Everyone else is so powerful. It's been 48 years. And, oh no, Dell, they're gone. I didn't even notice. That's really bad. What happened to the family? I don't even know that. I'll have to try to track them down later, but that's scary. Even Dorwinion. Wait, are you under... Oh, no. The Morquendi, I'll have to try to reach them at some point. Gondor, thankfully they're doing well. They're, again, fighting Mordor. Dominion of Mordor. Well, good luck to ya. Hope you win. Because we could use some help up here because the forces of evil, they grow. What now? Oh, I don't really care about you. It's time for my birthday. Strange noise. I was born to this day 5,246 years ago. You'd think at some point I would stop keeping track. I'm like, yeah, it's another year. I'm gonna be here for a bit. Well, thank you, my son. My very small son, but very intelligent and talented son. Ooh, look at that blade. A blade of my family. Thank you, my boy. That's actually incredible. What a good kid. Giving his dad swords. It's funny because I actually buy knives for my dad quite a bit. It's always something new. I don't know. Hey, that feels about right. All right, so right now we're trying to get our money back up. So our army is currently disbanded. I can't really do anything because Legolas, again, I can't fight with him. He's always moving around, always trying to besiege. And it looks like we're going to lose the war. Galadriel, she already won her side. So I might have to focus on something else. Imagine you're Matamelcan. You want to win these wars, but you need forces together. In Third Age Total War, we began way out over here and we conquered everything. So we already had a great army by the time we met Sauron. That meant that we had to fight the Wood Elves too. And here we are. We are the weakest kingdom around. We haven't even colonized all of the wilderness, all of the uncolonized land that we have. That's terrible. We've got to do that, which means I've got to conquer internally, or we lose it all. Well, look who it is. A noise like that of an assassin stumbling on a chamber pot pulled me out of my late night slumber. What a stinky villain. Spotting my would-be assailant, I shouted for my guards in a composed and manly fashion, like this. Guards! Much like that. As they arrived, a brief struggle ensued, resulting in the intruder's death. Well, look at that. Payment enclosed in full. You kept your paperwork. Tauriel, the brute, tried to kill me. Oh, now I know so much. I'm going to get her. A trial by combat again. I could use some money. I could always use a bit of money. She's gonna lose it all. We'll have to wait for the war to end. May the best man win. I know what I said. Here's my blade dance. Shala! And then some pocket sand. No, I don't have any pocket sand, so I can't sha-sha-sha. But that's okay. I'll keep on just attacking until we strike parry riposte. And she does not win. She loses, which is in her name. It's not, but I call her loser, so that's her name to me. Thank you for my money. Now I've got over 200 gold. That's how I make money. I'm also trying to get a claim on some adjacent lands. My goal is to weaken my internal enemies because we can't win the current war. Wait, a wet nurse for who? Who has a kid? I don't know who has a child. I mean, if we just need to look at nipples, I mean, we'll do that. I don't know why that's what I go for every time, but it's what I go for every time. Gundabad, you're still around. Good for you. And who's going to be hired? I choose you, Gilfanon. All right, so we chose them. The forces of men. He's like, man, you gave me these lands, which was cool of you, but also orcs are now invading. I've also got trebuchet engineers that have now been built. I keep on challenging people to duels, which makes me a lot of money. It is a productive enterprise. Unless Gorgar challenges me, then I'm in trouble. Thankfully, I'm going up, but I'm not there yet. I'm still raising my boys. He's only 35. He's very young, but in time, one day, he'll come of age. There's a hunt going on, you say? I'll join in. Yeah, I'll try to make it there in time, or I won't. Oh, come on, it's so close. I might need to move my capital one day to a more centralized location. That way I could be a better steward over my lands for what they are. All right. Galadriel, she's actually joining back in. She has a bigger army than before. That's a good thing. Also, I'm going to try to befriend Grimbeorn. I'll learn his language, and I'll ally him. He would be a great buffer, nor would he want our lands. At least he shouldn't want our lands. See it done. I now have a claim. We'll go take over. You're no proper Edrehill. You're okay, but you're no proper Edrehill. To see his name here. But I also need that hook, which I do not have. So I wouldn't be able to do too much anyway, unless I fight him properly on my own. I do want his throne, but I'll have to figure out how I'm going to beat him. The only way would be to get some ally. Well, I'm sure I could beat him. However, I've got that mod that allows vassals to join in directly. That's why their numbers are going to be so much greater than mine. That means I need an ally. I'll try to work on that. If we could ally Grimbeorn, he's right by us. He's got a lot of forces. That could be the key. I don't want to get more elves involved if I'm able to help it. They don't need to know about our drama. They'll hear about it, but that's okay. I need to find a wife for Gimli. From 3045 to 3051, the war has ended. It ended in a white peace. Nothing was gained, but pride was lost. And so again, I'm very close to being able to form an alliance, though he is a murderer. Who did you kill? If you killed an orc, I don't care. You've executed many people, though. Dear God. Yeah, my goal again is to ally him, then I would have a great buffer. A good friend to have in these very trying times. To do that, I'll need defensive negotiations. Fellow vassals will like me more. Independent rulers will also like me more. But I'll also be able to propose one alliance without a marriage. There's so much you can't do until you get the proper perks, but thankfully, we're going to be here for a very long time. My chancellor is very good, but I have no interest in talking to you. No. I wish I had another response where I send him a chamber pot with a letter inside. Listen, you're Kamul, the shadow of the east. I can't exchange letters with you. You're my mortal enemy. Well, one of many. I've got many mortal enemies. But, well, actually, you're immortal, but you get what I mean. Yeah, right now, we're just waiting. I'm very close to getting to what I need. Just a little bit further, then we'll finally be able to get an ally. Then who knows what might happen. Geopolitically, we're in a dire position. There are no other regional powers, and because of our own laws, we have been constrained. The Bjorning Kingdom, they're unwilling to be my friend. Why? There's many, many reasons. We don't have the same rank. He likes me, sure. I did fail to learn his language. I did fail to befriend him. He's also much stronger, and he's got many alliances. Galadriel, if she could shed maybe one alliance and was a bit weaker, maybe she would ally me. I was able to befriend her. But again, it's very difficult. If only we could get over here. Because with her help, we could easily topple Legolas. I could see that clearly. She's unable to unless she's got her frames on. That means we have only one choice. One regional power that would be able to help us. You know who it is. Tauriel. She tried to kill me. She doesn't like our king. But that's okay. The king has been trying to sway me, which I am flattered, but there is a greater goal at hand. There is something beyond all of that. If I can't direct our kingdom, we're done for. That means I've got to get her to like me. I'm currently building up my military forces. I'm doing what I can. And we'll try to sway her, even though I don't like her. It may take a long time, but the year is 3055. Also, real quick, I'm very impressed with so many of you who remember our Third Age Total War campaign. That happened so long ago, and here's a hunt I would like to join. That would be nice. I don't have any danger to worry about, not here. One of you even brought up a secondary hero from that campaign. The name starts with a V. I was very impressed. That was so cool. What an honor. But these are iconic characters. There's been a few, like Tippin. A duel demanded. Oh my god, that chin. That might be the key to victory. Alright. I could get Gandalf to duel you, but I'll duel you. There, you're in my court. Perfect. I would like for you to fight for us. You could become better. A giant elf. Well, I'm a giant elf. What now? I need to do what? Oh, right, we can't cross an ant path. Fine, we'll find another pathway. I doubted him before, but that was a bad idea. So we've made it over to Elros, my old friend, and there's a hunt. We've got a higher chance to complete that hunt. I would like to. Alright, let's keep on going. I'm here to relax. Go meet them. Alright, I noticed something on the edge of my hearing. Lifting up a hand, our entourage halts. Let's go meet them. We hear our tongue being spoken. What now? I sit by the leader of this group and speak to them. They're also a hunting group, and they've killed a few orcs. Okay, well that's good. I like them. Goodbye. Have fun. And let's go. Sound the horn. We've gained hunter trait experience. Elros got it. Nice work. Good shot. I'm trying to become a better hunter. Look at that. A foxtail. More prestige. All of that good stuff. Finish hunt. Now we get to go back home as I try to befriend you know who. I could even give her some money. Old man, you're still alive? Oh my god, you're 95. You've been infirm for so long. He's like, you won't kill me. I've got a beard. My glory is widely known. That's a good thing. Pretty soon we'll be a living legend. Exalted among men. Why not elves? What, the duck? Alright, so another traveling event. A good omen. I could follow the duck. That's weird. I won't do that. That would be quackers. Duck quack. I'll take that. And we're back home. Thank you, Gimli. You've done a good job. Again, I've got to find you a wife one day. I could petition my liege, but I will not do that. A guardian? For who? Yeah, sure. Convert them to our ways. That could work out. I'm in line to inherit many titles. I could potentially have someone, taken out. I'm not going to do that, though. That would be wrong. Alright, so here we go. More damage. I did pick up some greenwood swordsmen. I've been dueling so much to make money for my kingdom. I'm just constantly doing that. I'm like an MMA fighter. I'm underpaid and I just keep on fighting because I've got to. I feel like any time I mention a very old person who's been around for a long time, they soon depart. Opos II, the Lord of Dice, he's done. Which means his daughter has been in my care for a long, long time. She's a lady now. She's a leader. She'll have to go back home. Let her go back home. That's alright. She doesn't hate me. That's a good thing. I probably could have done more with her, but that's okay. I'll hold on to what I have. I could challenge who again? Gorgar. That'll have to wait. And Lord Haldir? No, I won't be doing that at the moment. We're still going to keep on waiting until I'm able to potentially sway her over to my side. I've also got artifacts. I could give her a fine sword. It's a very basic one. Yeah, you know what? Take that. It's not a lot, but take that. And unfortunately, here's a bit of money. Because I need her to join my faction. That's what I need right now. I hate what I have to do. But, Legolas, you are too weak. Burying the hatchet. Oh, Tauriel. You wouldn't like to be my rival anymore. I, as a player, would love that. But, unfortunately for her, Matamelcan, he's gonna say, you're groveling before me? Manwë is good. Also, Legolas, he's not been winning a war. I was trying to follow his army, but again, they would keep on running around. Now they're losing. I only need Tauriel to not fight against me. We're gonna press our demands right now. She's a member of my faction. That's good. She hates him too. There it is. He lost the war to my miserable vassal. Yeah. She joined me, but then she left. That's fine. She's my rival anyway. We'll go after the capital. I've got my forces together. She's a military engineer. Yeah, let her besiege. That's fine. Here comes a very small force coming to fight us right now. They're gonna lose, of course. Gimli was wounded, but he's okay. Yeah, provided that she didn't join in, I knew that we would have a great shot at winning. And now we get to move at 5 speed. We don't always get to do that, but here we are. Quickly taking over. And hold on, 2 days left. I'll march in. We took over their capital. There's only a few minor forces to go after, but I'm gonna take my time besieging what I need. What now? You want to offer? Oh my god! You know what? I decline. Galadriel, I know what you're trying to do. I don't want her. No. We are beautiful here. That was not beautiful. Alright, we'll continue to besiege just everything. Just really everything we're able to reach at the moment. And eventually, we're going to have a victory without having to, of course, blood too many of our kin. I don't like doing that. A kinslaying is not really what I'm after. It's unfortunate that we've had to do that. I want you to witness our victory, so here it is for right now. I need to move over here to that barony, actually, so let's go there. There's a bunch of them. He's got a lot. What now, Tauriel? I'll keep it short and professional. I'm writing to her, I suppose. All right, let's see. You got your little army. I'm not worried about that little army. We'll just continue to conquer what's close by. And it continues to work in our favor, though we do have another faction to fight. If I need to fight them, I'll go after them. Who's over here? Right, the kingdom. All right, so we've only got a few more areas to conquer. Then we'll be free. That'll be a great start. It'll take a lot more time to fully unify. Man, that one little area comprised so much land. We're at 81%. We're not done yet. It's not a bloodless war, but it's pretty close to it. It could have been much worse. They're fighting the Manlings and winning. We're at 95%, so really we only need one more area. The war's been going on for how long? Just only 2 years. Nice. Alright, one more area. Neldareth. You did take lands away from my wife. You're a freaking aunt. Alright, I've got a new trait. I'll worry about that in just a bit. There it is. We've won. We are now independent. That is a great, great start. She left, but here we are. I could fight them again after a truce. They're all alone, but I could also colonize a few areas around. I think I would like to do that. 550 gold. Yeah, that would take a bit. I could even go after the Kingdom of Men if I wanted to get crazy with it. Not that I want to. Alright, what do we want now? Learn language, scheme power, title creation costs. I do want that to go down a bit. I would also like to force people to become my vassal. I was actually hoping she would stay in to become independent, but she chose not to. But again, that's okay. So we have our own land. I can't make my own kingdom, not yet. I would need a lot more to be able to do that, but it feels good to be free. So now we only need to rest. Now here's a twisted plot. I have an option here to kill Celeborn, the husband of Galadriel, because she won't spend time with me. That's insane. I can be vengeful, but no, Matamelcan wouldn't care. I'll be angry, but we have moved on. That's fine. That's okay. Here be secrets. Okay. What did you find out? Ilmarian, who did you try to kill? You've got to calm down. You've got to stop. And it looks like at the moment, Tauriel is fighting for independence. I can't attack her. We have a truce. But if she's free, then we're going to be okay. I like that. We'll have to get some claims, some good proper claims up here. Oh yeah, there we go. Your duchy title. That's what I want. Yeah, that would be key. If I could get that, that would be a lot of power and money. One day I'll be able to get his kingdom title. Not yet though. Okay, so I'm back over here for martial skills. I've been alive for over 5,000 years. Of course, I know a few things. I'll be able to cross rivers and straits without advantage penalties. Heck yeah. That's going to make a big difference, I think. And it shouldn't take me too long to get a claim. At least I hope not. I've got a lot of money saved up just for one war. It's crazy how we're all divided. All the other powers, they're expanding. They're doing well. The Wood Elves, we're trying to get things together, and it's not moving quickly. It took a few tries, but we've got the claim. That means once the truce is over, I'll be able to take over. That feels pretty good. He's still fighting a war. He might even win it. That would be unfortunate. And I do wonder, I'm independent. I've got more power. Could we ally now? No, we can't do it. -9. We are very close to where we need to be. So we'll just need to wait for a little bit longer. Then maybe, just maybe, something may change. It looks like at the moment, she would need to get rid of one alliance, or I would need to become a proper king. I'll work on doing that as we continue to bide our time. The truce will be over, let's see, in 2 years. Alright, so we'll fight in 2 years. That gives me a lot of time to continue preparing. A donation. Okay, you want to give me money? Well, thank you. I'll take that. I'm not going to give it to the poor. I'm going to give it to me. A provisional catastrophe. What happened here? Uh-oh. We need food. Someone's been eating. Alright, Helm. Give me money. Yeah, you ate my food. It's not a frickin' banquet. Alright? It's not a all-you-can-eat. Don't do that. Let's have a look at the Rittermark. The King of Dice. Ooh, again. Alright, so you're doing well. You've got the blood of a king. Alright. Elisar, you're still very much alive. You'll be here for a long time yet, though you are losing a war. Whoa, hold on. Oh, no. Mordor took over the White City. There was a shift. They were doing so well for so long. What happened? We'll have to check on them later. Okay, well. Eldarian, there's 2 of them. That's interesting. Not twins, but there's 2 of them. He's like, well, if I lose one, then I've got another. Yeah, that's really bad for the forces of good. We're losing pretty much everywhere. Even the Morroquindi. Okay, I've got to do something. I've got to grow in power. We're holding on over here, but Gundabad, they're not going anywhere. 12,000 soldiers. Our truce is over. That's great news. Also, Grimbeorn died of old age. His heir is now in charge. Oh god, your wife. Anyway, let me move on. A superstitious mind. Oh, come on. It's all nonsense. Calm down. You're gonna be okay. The truces are over, and let's see, Tauriel, you're still fighting a war. That's good. Legolas, you're also fighting Dol Guldur. That hasn't changed. But that also means I'll be able to strike in just a moment. That'll allow me to take over a lot. And I mean a lot. His numbers haven't gone down, not yet. We can move at 5 speed. Actually, hold on, let's come over here. I'm going to change up my law. High Crown Authority. There we go. Vassals cannot wage war against other vassals. It's funny, that law alone is why I left the kingdom. But that's alright. If only you had good eyes, Legolas, you could see what is about to come. Ooh, into the deep forest. I'll have a look around. A monster? Oh, only a boar? I was hoping for a giant spider or something. There. A fair victory. I've done it. It looks like he's also been colonizing a little bit. That's good. That's very expensive. I would rather that he do it than myself. For Gundabad. Wait, hold on. What happened? Gorgol, you're not the one who was in charge. What happened to your other leader? I actually don't know. Oh, okay. I see what I did. I didn't get the overview. I was like, oh man, is Gorgar dead? I was so happy. I was hoping. I was blinding myself to the truth. But no, he's still over there. 76 prowess. I'm at 46. Holy crap, how am I going to catch up? I would need a lot of artifacts. The war is about to end. I could have declared war right now, but Tauriel could have joined. And I don't want that. She has enough power to keep me at bay. Together, they could cause issues. But now, she's got her own land. That means I get to strike. And I've got many, many claims. He doesn't have a lot. Not anymore. Not a bad thing for us. Alright, we'll get all of our forces together. I'm taking command. I'll go right over to his capital. I've got vassals too. He's been spending a lot of money. No wonder he's always in debt. Oh yeah, keep on besieging. That's great news. The reason why I wait... Oh, hold on. A goblet. Well, thank you. Very, very kind. Man, he's always giving items away. Alright, we'll move over here. We'll take over a few more territories. Well, actually, we need a lot. Fully grown. Yeah, go home, kid. Why did I even want you here? I've had too many humans in my court. All the money we gain from conquering quickly, too. It's awesome. Wait, what's under attack? Oh, hold on. I don't like that. I could divide up, but let's move quickly. Let's go down and take them all out, or try to. Should be able to do something. There we go. A quick and easy battle. We captured many of their forces. It was a pure slaughter. There was no way for them to survive. Oh, God, why were you fighting here? Oh, I caught everyone. Yeah, that's it. You know, I haven't checked my prisons in a long time. Part of it is intentional. They're elves. They're going to probably be okay. I'm not going to mistreat them, but they can't go back home to help out their people. Our numbers are limited, so I don't want them to have numbers. Demand. I can't demand anything from you. What a shame. All right. That gives me a lot of territory. We really do need a name for our kingdom. I wonder what we should call it. I suppose we could just call it what it's traditionally called. That might be the way. I've got more forces, but now I've got to pick out a few vassals because I can't hold on to everything. See, the major issue, Legolas, he was holding on to everything. He was way over his domain limit, which caused a lot of issues. But here we go. I've got more power than I did before. I'll want more territory in the future. I could go after Tauriel. She's in trouble. I don't want to ally her. I would like her to join me, even as a vassal. I don't have to kill her. I just want to humiliate her. I could also join in her war, but we need a moment to reorganize and get everything together. But we finally did it. We took over a lot. How much more do I need to actually get a kingdom title? I need only 3 more counties, then we'll have it. It's all up north, so moving down south wouldn't really help me out unless I take over her lands. So that's really it. That's what I would need to pick up. Also, Mount Gundabad, they're right by us. Look at that. Oh yeah. The Grimbeornings, all of it. That's pretty scary. I've got to do something that normally I wouldn't do. I'm gonna have to join a war, fighting the Nazgul with Lady Tauriel. I've got to do that. Ilmarian, you've got claims down here. That's great. We're still trying to rebuild our realm. Control is going back up, which is good. Here's our current leaders. We've got Tyrion. He's got some territory. Matamelcan is probably going to choose people who are very mighty in combat. Over here, Tarbeth. She's also quite mighty. That's who we have, really. And we're still building up our own lands. I'm making more money than ever before. My own territories, well, I've got the old capital, and I've got my old lands too. That's what I'll hold on to. I'll give away pretty much everything else. My numbers are going up, which is great. And let's see. Over 8,000. Dear God. That's a lot. Did you hire mercenaries? Well, I'll join you. Because I hate the orc more than I hate you. Alright. Let's get my army together. I could leave my levies alone if I want to save money. That way we could quickly move down and also go after a few towns. If we do that, then maybe we could help end the war. If not, we're in danger. We'll lose a lot. But I'll give it a go. I'll try to sample that strategy and we'll see if it works out. I'm still traveling through now what is Gundabad land. I can't believe they took over all of the Grimbeorn's or Bjorning's lands. If only Grimbeorn was still here, but as we lose iconic heroes, I think we're just going to be weaker and weaker. Oh, Galadriel, she's also fighting. All right, so we've got a massive war being fought. Oh, there they are too. Okay, so I'm going to move a little bit further away from that conflict, an impasse. I'll employ every strategy. All right, so now imagine what we're doing at the moment. We're moving into these lands. We're trying to hit quickly. One claim. No, what I need is a claim on a duchy. The Duchy of Legolas. The only one he's got left. And I'll have to zoom out a little bit because if I don't, I won't be able to see the orcs coming because we are moving quickly. Thankfully, I'm making some money back just due to besieging. That's a good thing. Oh, yeah. I've been expanding my regiments. Do I need more? Absolutely, but they're not cheap. I only need enough to save up for a long war. Yeah, that's what I need. Oh, hold on. They've got to take that little touch of land. I'll come over here and take more territory. There they are. I've got to get out of here. I've got to leave right away because if I stay, it's over. I'm too heavily outnumbered. Our quality was so good in the very beginning, but again, I had such a small amount of power, I couldn't really do too much. And without intrigue or other tools, it's so much harder to grow. Normally I would fight a war, but their quality was comparable to mine, so those few numbers did matter quite a bit. We're at 69%. All right, again. We are doing so well. Got a 69 to victory. All right, let's wait for them to get away, or I come back, I do a little like dance over here and I come back. A claim, no. Keep on trying, bud. You'll keep on trying. Look at that income. Oh yeah. We are holding strong. See, what I could have done, I could have gone after her. She would have been weakened, but it's not what Matamelcan would do. He hasn't been able to slay a lot of orcs lately, so now being able to rampage over their lands, conquering everything, that feels pretty good. Dol Guldur will be weakened. That'll be a great benefit for future wars, I'm sure. Let's move down over here, further away from them if we can. And she's pushing in. Yeah, they're being attacked by pretty much everything. That's a great bit of information for us. They did lose a battle, that's even better. I mean, I could call it here, then attack her, but she would come up to beat me up. If she's got all those mercenaries, I'm heavily outnumbered. One day, I'll be the one outnumbering someone. No, I don't really need numbers, I just need more quality. There it is. All right. She keeps her title. Good for her. I'll go back home. We'll continue to raise up our funds. I'll continue to try to get a claim on the land of Legolas, because if I do that, I'll get a kingdom. Then maybe she'll join me, because if she does, that would be great. No, I doubt she would, but I only want my kingdom. I need 3 more counties, a ransom again. You know what? Yeah, I'm a nice guy. I'll do that. A man's home, defender advantage, hard rule. Let's pick that up. We'll keep on going down that route. Wait, hold on. Let's see, what do we have over here? So your father died, and you're still very powerful. The Morroquindi, they're surviving. Mordor, continues to thrive. All right. Dominion of Mordor. I would be worried about the White City right now, okay? And after that, it's all evil pretty much everywhere. The Blood Mother. 77 years old. Your father died of what? Ooh. Tragic. And Isengard, they've not done a lot lately. They are attacking Gondor, so that's a pain for Gondor. The Rittermark, they've got some power at the moment. That's good. And some decent money. Yeah, they're holding on, but that's really all that they're doing. They should be able to do more. The Dead Marshes, ooh, to colonize that, and that would be expensive. I wonder, could I colonize some stuff? I would have to wait. I would need a bit more money. That really wouldn't be worthwhile, though. We finally have our claim on his duchy. Unfortunately, we'll probably need to put humans in charge of many of our new areas, but that's okay. We'll take it over anyway. I've been saving up my money. I'll need over 500 to get his title once I conquer his lands, but that'll be the easier war. What I'll do, I'll only bring out my regiments, not my levies. We'll move at 4 speed. The year? 3076. It's crazy how much time has passed. We've got so much more to work on, but the elves, they're not meant to expand rapidly. Oh, hello there. A book on architecture. Well, thank you. That's going to help me build a lot of stuff. I can't wait for my throne room. I can't wait for them to add in another custom throne room. That's going to be awesome. We've got one for the White City. All right. After that, their forces are wandering around. I would like to go beat them. Maybe end our war quickly and also capture a few people. Oh, hello. Where are you going? Hey, bud. You're not going anywhere. We got you there. Let's go after the other army. We beat that army too. One battle, but not a slaughter. Really now? Well, I wasn't the one in charge, no wonder. But my vassals, I mean, they're growing in power. I'm proud of them. They need to. We need everyone to focus on quality. Because if we don't have it, oh, you know what's coming. Destruction. Pure destruction. All right. We'll take over what we can here. We got that area. The war is going to end very soon. Oh, hold on. They're eluding me. Are they fortunate? No longer. There's Legolas. 7 knights. A few decent fighters. And we did it. We beat them. It was a quick one, but we beat them. Okay. I'll have to give away some territory. That's for sure. I'll need 500 gold to get his title. New colonists. Ooh. Hello. I like that. Yeah, keep on changing. We just need a few more of our people to be around, but hold on, hold on. I'm not going to join any wars, but I do want money. Ooh, hello, you've got a lot of money. That's all the money I need. Very kind, by the way. King Matamelcan? I think so. I do think so. We've got all the money, and we have our kingdom. We did it, everyone. We finally did it. We are now king. Of course, there are many more lands we need to take over, even up north, to the west. I'll be able to ally Galadriel. That alone will change up a lot of our fortunes. They have a lot of quality, a lot of great commanders, so that's going to change up a decent amount. Oh, excuse me? You want to become my protectorate? I don't know about that. You'll have to join me directly instead. Yeah, you're only a minor little power, and you'll come fight for me. Having humans over in the west actually wouldn't be too bad. That would potentially whittle down the orcs of Gundabad. Yeah, Gorgar, he's still around. He's lost a couple of children, but not too many. Dol Guldur, you're winning 2 wars, losing 1 against who? Balin the Merry. Oh, really? All right. That isn't who I thought that would be. Hold on, let's have a look at that title. I'm very, very curious. What happened? All right, so Brand, he died of old age. His son was murdered. And the Bardings, yeah, they're not doing well. They're just really not. They've got a few people who could do well, but that's really it. I would even like to get one to join my court because I would press a claim for them. They need to have more and better kids, to be honest with you. Yeah, they're not going to be able to do too much. One actually has a title. He's a kinslayer, though, or at least a murderer, not a kinslayer. Exactly. Yeah, he's up here. Okay, so you're really the only one, but you've got your own house. boy. Middle Earth is looking pretty rough, though Isengard is now losing. That's a good thing. Isengard never really did a lot. Yeah, it would be funny if I can get Saruman to come work for me. I would love that. Lord Brant, 77 years old, feeling fine. Lasting forever. Middle Earth is in a bad place, we know that much. But at the very least, we are making gains. That's a good thing. It's not like our faction hasn't been attacked, but thankfully Matamelcan has been in a very good position. The only exposure we truly had would be to the forces over to the east. There's a tyranny that we've got to watch out for. Dear God, they have grown so much. If only the dwarves were around, maybe things would change up. Having them is going to be so important. And I know there's a sub-mod to add in Eriador. That would be cool as well. But let's have a look around. I'll be able to ally Galadriel. Oh, I've been waiting for so long. Finally, there's my ally. Yeah, she's going to be great to have on our side. I can't reach the Morroquindi yet. They're too far away. That's unfortunate. They've not budged at all. We have a few more core locations to colonize, but we'll get there. Elros, he's got a new job. Matamelcan is going to choose great warriors to steward over his lands. I, as a player, would choose other characters who are high in stewardship or whatever else, but they're okay. We've got Tarion, we've got Tarbeth, we've got Lindmere, so we know our entire cast. That's the cool part about playing mods like this. You actually know all of your characters, especially when you're Elven. So the people that you hate from the very beginning, they're going to be around. Speaking of, Legolas, he's over here. I would like for him to become my vassal because he's still very mighty in combat, or I would like to pick up his items. That's truly what I want. Yeah, I want that more than anything else. Hold on, you better repair that dude because that's about to break down. Oh yeah, I might even give him money just for that. Oh, speaking of artifacts, let's have a look over here real quick. I've got my crown. I've got it. That feels really cool. I'll have to put that on very soon. But until that point, let's go fight Tauriel. It's time. The final Unification War has begun. Everything else is just really me cleaning up. Then maybe finally we'll be able to get to Dol Guldur, because don't forget, our goal is to restore the Greenwood. That is our major goal, the biggest goal that we have. Anything else would just be window dressing, but we'll see where we go after we do restore the Greenwood. To do that, I've got to take some land, some very important land. Right over here. So we could circle around, go through the Bjornings, make it there, or we could just conquer our way through bit by bit. Oh, we're going to use holy wars. We're going to use every type of war. It's going to be a pain to, of course, recolonize with our own people. We take a bit to repopulate things, but we'll do our best. Anyway, let's get our army together. Oh, I don't like that. Gorgar, I'm never going to be your buddy. I'll bring out my levies later. For now, I'm going to hold on. I've got more siege weapons than ever before. Oh, look at that, Lindmere. He's got a lot of soldiers. Lindmere, get over here. Not that I really need you. All right, so we're back to having a lot of quality that's able to go after our enemies, even when we're outnumbered. She lost over 1,000. Let's have a look now. My Greenwood archers killed over 400. I'm trying to focus on quality all the time. I've got a book from her. Well, thank you for that. I might give it to my son. We'll see. Greenwood archers, yeah, they were countered. Her knights did fine. I got one knight. We're not done winning yet. Oh no, we're not done winning at all. The winning continues. Not too long. Yeah, see, that's why I wanted all of my siege engines. That way we could quickly take over. We don't have a lot of custom innovations from what I saw, so that means I'll be able to get bombards. That's gonna be funny. I'll bring out elven cannons. Just, it shoots out like screeching horns. Just stag horns. I don't know. We'll see. Oh yeah, she's stuck. She's not really doing anything. Yeah, I guess she's not able to. I was hoping to fight my great rival over and over and over again, but no. Oh, wait. She was coming back. There it is, another battle. But she's outnumbered. She doesn't have the quality to beat us. Gimli was wounded, but we beat them. I've got all that I need now. Less than a year. Enforced demands. We've got it. A trial by combat? Legolas? You challenge me? I challenge you. All right. Here's my blade dance again. Hiya! And Here's a stab, Legolas. You nerd. It's not bad to be a nerd, except when you're an elf, your eyes should be fine. All right. Let's cut him up again. What else do we have over here? Knife to hand. And I've won. I beat him, even though he's got a lot of prowess. So there it is. He's been wounded. I'll get his items one day. And as it currently stands, I've got more money than ever before. I control so much. It's awesome. I'll need to probably delegate a few other titles away, I would imagine. I could found a holy order. Well, it depends on where they want to put it, because if it's in a place that I personally control, then, well, you know what? Here, take it. We've got our own order. Okay, she's all right. She's pretty good. She could be better, but that's going to help out a lot too. That means we've got a free force, and hopefully they'll grow over time. They'll get more lands. I've got too many duchies, so I'll need to give it away to someone. I'm not going to give Legolas a hostage. That would be weird. I've got a few that I could ransom away. Oh, hold on. Where did she go? She's my vassal now. What should I do with her? Not only what should I do with her, what should we do next? Here's where we call it for today. That means that I need my council to come together. I read your comments, even if you're not included in what we have in the very beginning for our council. I do kind of just go through them all and I see what overlaps over and over and over, and then I find a good representation of that. Then you're there. Or if you just have like really good advice, then you're there. But I still do read everything. It does influence what I do. It was just really a hard-fought day. We did it. We've got our kingdom. There's Legolas, who I could go after right away. So I'll probably do a few things like colonize a few areas. I'll probably get him. Then we'll be ready. We'll border Dol Guldur. So here's our situation. Gondor, they're fighting 2 wars. They're losing 1. They're fighting, let's see. Okay. The Wildmen army. Where are they at? They're around somewhere. All right, well, you've got a title. Where is it? Yeah, all right, so they're just kind of like doing their own thing. I guess like they just popped up or something. I'm not too sure. Someone can tell me. Then what else do we have? We've got Sauron defending. Okay, Ithilien, you're going to try to hold on. Good luck. Let's see here. Your best buddy, Boromir, he's alive. He's lost 2 daughters. His son, also Boromir, still alive. His son, Eambar, alive. And they persist. But as it currently stands, he's getting a little bit older. He should be able to live for a long time yet, I would imagine. He's got pure blood. Yeah, so hopefully that will pan out. Mordor itself, they were doing just a pretty poor job, but now things have swung a bit. The Rittermark, they're holding on. They're helping out Gondor. That's good. Isengard, they've got power, but he's in debt. I don't know what he's doing. He's weak. Galadriel, she's got some money, a lot of power. Her numbers aren't great, but she's got power. Let's see, Elrond, you are also over here. Okay, cool. So he's actually over there too, and your kids are around. I would like for them to fight for me. Well, actually, I would like for you to fight for me. They're not very good on their own. We've got Gorgar, who's still very much alive. The Bjornings, they do persist, kind of, in their own way. There's only 1 skin changer left, and he's not doing well. To the east, Del and also Dorwinion, they're gone. I don't know what I can do about that. I wish I could, like, fight a war just to give back those lands, but their claimants are not very good. The Moraquindi, they're still on their own. They're holding on, it looks like. They're not having too many issues. And the other powers, they're so far away, it doesn't even really matter to me, no matter who they are, no matter what they're doing. So make sure that you do leave a like right down below, and make sure that you give me feedback. Tell me what you think we should do. And if only we had other elves just come in to help out, that would be awesome. There's the parent of Galadriel. Isn't that crazy? Finrod. Oh, buddy. If only you were back too, huh? Who knows, maybe one day. All right. Until then, everyone,